James, you guys put Jan Johnson on scholarship at some point recently here. I guess when did that happen? What does it mean for you to be able to do that with him, given kind of his whole path?
Yeah, you know, first of all, I think the expression that I prefer to use with these guys is he earned it. You know, we didn't give him anything. I mean, Jan has earned it. I mean, I've been planning on doing it for a while. It's kind of like, you know, you decide to get engaged and you're just looking for the right moment to do it. And I've been, you know, thinking about doing that with Jan for a while, but it's like, what is the right time? You know, I was thinking about doing it in the locker room after the Indiana game. That would be really cool to do that. And I was talking to the team on Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday. I was talking to the team on Thursday, and I was just kind of talking about Jan, and I was talking to the team about everybody in this room is sitting there, and every person in the room's role is critical and important to what we're trying to do, and on top of that, that their circumstances could change like that. You know, so I mean, Jan's story is pretty incredible. I mean, you think about this, he walks on to Penn State. He walks on. In his first year, the wrestling coach, this guy by the name Cale Sanders, you guys probably know who he is, and Cale came over and said, hey, coach, you know, we lost our heavyweight wrestler, and, you know, we'd love to see if maybe one of your guys can help us. You know, Jan wrestled in high school, so as a true freshman, he goes over and wrestles. He's 220 pounds, and he wrestles 285, the heavyweight, and allows them, you know, I'm not an expert on wrestling, but I know if you don't have anybody wrestle, you lose a certain amount of points. If you have someone wrestle, you lose a certain amount of points. And if you get pinned, you lose a certain amount of points. And if you win, you get a certain amount of points. So in a lot of ways, he helped them that year win a national championship. So does that. Then comes back and rejoins the team. And then ends up, if I'm remembering correctly, the next year, we have a bunch of injuries, plays in the Michigan game, tears his ACL. Then last year, he's the starting tight end on the scout team. He's the starting tight end on the scout team because he gives us the best look. And I'm telling everybody, I said, think about it. I said, Jan, where are you right now? He said, starting my linebacker. I said, where were you last year? He goes, I was starting tight end on the scout team. So it's just a really good example of, you know, Jan has always put the team first. Always. Always. He's always put the university first. Put the athletic department first. You know, the wrestling team needed him. He went over there and did what he had to do to help that organization. You ask a guy who's trying to earn a job at linebacker to go play scout team tight end. Not once did he question it. Not did he ever hang his head. Not that he let his shoulders hang. Whatever Coach Pryor and myself asked him to do, he did it to the best of his ability. On top of that, I didn't mention he graduated last year. He's working on a master's degree right now. So I'm telling this story in front of the team, and as you guys know, I get emotional, and I'm just like, I don't know why I'm waiting until Saturday. Jan, you're on full scholarship, and the whole place goes crazy, and you know, typically Mike Hazel and Jevin want to have a camera in for this, but I didn't know I was going to do it. And I just think it was the right thing to do. I'm talking about Jan, and I'm like, what are we waiting for right now? I mean, you know, there's no better time than the moment. And telling that story, you know, I think we can all learn from Jan. I think we can all learn from Jan and people that are members of teams, people that are members of organizations. You know, when you daily and time after time and moment after moment, you put the organization's objectives ahead of your own, and you put the people around you objectives and goals ahead of your own, that's a recipe for success in life. And Jan's that guy, you know, so it was really cool. Then we tried to call, I know I'm talking too long about this, but, you know, then right after the meeting, we tried to call his dad. His dad refused to answer the phone. We called his mom. His mom refused to answer the their phone. So we didn't even get Jan because they had another child that had a sporting event. So we didn't get their parents until late that night. And then Jan's dad was like, yeah, I kept, getting this call from Maryland because I don't answer calls. Some of you guys know I got a Maryland number. I've had it for a long time. So he wouldn't answer my call. I'm trying to call you with good news. But it was really cool. And I think Jan's another example. Charlie Schumann, B. Smith. We had so many examples of guys like this, which is to me what makes college athletics and college football so special.